Hello everyone, welcome back to You Can Play Flowery Girls, my free YouTube series in which I'm going to teach you Omer Forster's crazy index lead showstopper. Alright, in today's video I'm going to show you the B part and then we'll attach it to the A part. First up, let me play the B part and then we'll get into the weeds with it. The first thing to keep track of is where in this section we should be in first position and making a C shape, and where in this section we should be in second position and making that 3/4 of a D shape, which we needed in the A section as well. So we start the B part with just some index finger plucks on 3 and 2 and 1. And then the first fretted notes we need are in first position, just with the typical C shape that we all begin learning early in our banjo journey. But then you'll notice at the end of measure 12, we have a 3rd string 2nd fret that's not going to work real well out of this C shape. It's actually the beginning of us shifting up and making the 3/4 of a D chord. So I use index on 3rd string 2nd fret, middle on 2nd string 3rd fret, and then ring on 1st string 4th fret, and just make that diagonal line. It's at that point, that last note of measure 12, that I plant myself in second position. And that helps me with measure 13 and even 14, so I can reach up to the 5th fret with my pinky. And then in measure 15, I have to switch back to first position. So one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my phrase and position pen, and I'm just going to put a Roman numeral 1 if I need to be in first position, as in index at 1st fret, and a Roman numeral 2 where I need to be in second position, so index on 2nd fret. So I'm going to make those marks. And this really helps later on when we get way up the neck, especially if you're like me. I don't play up the neck a lot, and so I need to really be strategic about where I'm going and what it looks like up there. All right, so I'm gonna put the metronome on 70 beats for the quarter note, and let's just try one B part, and then I'll point out a thing or two more before we do it again. Hopefully you can hear this, but at least you'll be able to hear me. That's my goal more than anything. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, go. So yeah, the shifting back and forth, we go from first position to second, first to second. And the shifts, I think part of Omer Forster's genius is that he's having us move into D shape often at the end of a measure. The way I've notated this, it's not these clean, like on beat 1 moments. Instead, it's in beat 3 or 4 of the previous idea or the previous measure that we're shifting. And it keeps this, there's this cascading quality to the music and the chords shifting around. Let's try the B part again with a metronome at 70 beats per minute. 1, 2, ready, go. Work on that as much as you need to, but before this video is over, we're going to play the A and the B part together. All right, let's play the A and the B with the click still at 70 beats per minute. I'll count you in with 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. comment below. Let me know how you're doing with it. Next up, we'll learn the C part and attach it to A and B.